Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. And today I want to share with you guys a stack of 11 DVDs that I picked up recently. All of these are from Disc Replay. So my local Disc Replay has gone through some changes over the past, I don't know, month to 2 months here, and not for the better as far as I'm concerned. Prices on most things are going up across the board with this new manager, and they've eliminated all of the really good sales. Like, I used to get buy 3, get 6 free on DVDs. That is no longer the case. Actually, the weekend I'm filming this, they do have a sale going on, and I need to get up there, but I just don't know if I'm going to have time this weekend or not. But instead of doing that, and the buy 2, get 1 on the Blu-rays, that is dead now as well. Actually, I think I still have another stack over there to share with you guys from a buy 2, get 1. But anyway, I'm all over the place already in the intro. What I wanted to talk about is the DVDs are buy 5, get 1 free, which is kind of a blanket buy 5, get 1 across the store that works on anything. And so I have 2 stacks of that here, minus 1, because one of those was a Blu-ray, which you'll see in another video. But yeah, the only good thing is that they've lowered the price of DVDs from $3.33 down to $2 each. So a little bit less than $2 when you factor in that buy 5, get 1, but at least that's the one positive change that's come out of this, because virtually everything else across the board, the prices have just gone up, which is kind of just the way of the world right now. But it's disappointing to see that I could buy it for essentially retail at Disc Replay now, which is not what I go to Disc Replay for. I'm looking for deals, so just not going to get them quite as often, at least right now. We'll see how things evolve in the future. But anyway, we have 11 titles to get through today, so let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right into another Disc Replay DVD haul. So these first 4, you're going to see a theme on, and I actually found all of these just a couple days ago at my local Disc Replay, so it really worked out because I am totally into this right now, so all of these are in that same thing. So first up here, we have from DC, Superman, Batman, Apocalypse, and this is the 2-disc special edition release with this awesome slipcover on it. This thing is in really great shape, which is cool to see. So you have the movie plus, I don't even know what's on disc 2. Oh, Supergirl, The Last Daughter of Krypton. So that's interesting on there as well, but probably a short film, I would imagine. But yeah, very happy to have this one in the collection. I don't think I've seen any of the animated films I picked up today. So first up is from DC is Superman, Batman, Apocalypse. Actually, I didn't even notice, but all 4 of these that I was talking about are all DC animated films that I found. So the next one here is Justice League War. So this one, I guess, is based on the Justice League origin story that was created in the New 52, which is a time that's near and dear to my heart because I own so many graphic novels from the New 52 era, just because they're always at the ones that are at Ollie's, and they're always extremely cheap. So I have so many of those in my collection. Now, that said, I don't know if I own the first couple issues of the Justice League for New 52 or not, so we'll see when I get around to it. But yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. This is Justice League War. This is also a Justice League film. This is Crisis on 2 Earths, and this one also has a nice slipcover with it, which is always fun to see. But this one is going to be one of the multiverse movies here. This one talks about the lone survivor of Earth's Justice League, Lex Luthor, travels through the otherworld dimensions to join forces with our Justice League characters. So that should be interesting. And then it looks like there is a short, the Spectre. That's the short film on this one. So another one that is just loaded with tons of special features, another 2-disc set, but this one is 2-disc, but I don't know if oh yeah, it is, okay. Sometimes when it's a digital copy, as you guys know, the second disc is just the digital copy, but it doesn't look like that's the case here, so very cool. This is Justice League Crisis on 2 Earths. And the last of the animated superhero films is one that is brand new, still factory sealed. This is Green Lantern Emerald Knights. Now, I really thought I already owned this one on Blu-ray in my collection, but turns out I didn't, so I had to grab it. They had multiple copies of this there, but this one was the sealed one, so of course this is the one I ended up going with. But I believe this one has like 6 different short films, essentially. It's an anthology film, and they are connected some way, somehow. But yeah, on the front here, it says, prepare for the upcoming film in theaters, the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern. So yeah, should be interesting. Hopefully it's more enjoyable than that one, which frankly, I didn't hate that movie either. It's not great, but I didn't hate it. So yeah, interested to check this out. I have not read any Green Lantern, but I am changing that very shortly because I found out that the first volume of the Jeff Johns, which is kind of the infamous Green Lantern run, that's available on Hoopla. So I plan on reading that there in the coming days because that omnibus has been in my wish list for a very long time, and I want to see if it's worth it or not. I want to see if I like the story. So we have Green Lantern Emerald Knights. All right, let's move away from the animated films now. This one is a Jean-Claude Van Damme film, along with Natasha Henstridge from Species. This is Maximum Risk. And I guess in this movie, Jean-Claude's character has to leave France to go to find his brother, who, I don't know if he's been murdered or if something's going on with him. I'm not entirely sure, but he ends up with his brother's girlfriend, who is Natasha Henstridge. So should be a fun one, just an action vehicle for Jean-Claude. So hopefully this one will be fun. This is Maximum Risk, and I don't even think I showed the back at all. But there you go. So yeah, hopefully this is a good one. It's directed by Ringo Lam, who frankly, I have never even heard of. Let me know if you guys are familiar with Ringo down in the comments below. We have Maximum Risk. I thought this was a pretty cool find because I've been wanting to see this movie for a very long time. It is a just like a teen sex comedy, I believe, but this is Sex Drive, and this is the unrated cut. This is unrated and cream-filled, so you know exactly what they're trying to do there. Rooter, cruder, and neuter. So we'll see how this is. It looks like it has a really great cast with it. Seth Green, James Marsden is in this, Josh Zuckerman, and it's directed by Sean Anders. So we'll see. It's going to be stupid, I'm sure, but I'm hoping that I enjoy it. This is the unrated and cream-filled edition of Sex Drive. You guys know I'm a sucker if it has a label on it and it's a horror movie, and that's exactly what this is. From Ghost House Underground, we have The Substitute. Now, this is a movie that, another one, I really thought I had it in my collection, but I did not. So was happy to add this one in here. It says from the director of Night Watch and the makers of 30 Days of Night and The Grudge. So yeah, this is directed by Ole Bornedal. I could be butchering his name or their name, and I apologize for that. But yeah, should be a decent one. A small town 6th grade class gets a new substitute teacher, and something's not right with her. Can she read minds? Why is she so mean? I don't know, but I'm interested to find out. We have from Ghost House Underground, as you can see on the side there, this is The Substitute. These last 4 I thought were really unique finds, especially for disc replay where it's all over the place. But this is a movie that has been in my eBay watch list for quite a long time now, and I'm just waiting for a good deal on it. But I've heard great things about Henry and June. And what's interesting about this is actually an NC-17 rated film, which there's just not that many out there, at least that have had like, you know, big releases like this or mainstream releases like this. So yeah, we'll see how this one is. It is directed by Philip Kaufman, and it takes place in, I think it's a period piece. Yeah, Paris 1931. So yeah, we'll see how this is. Looks interesting, and like I said, I've heard really good things, and it's another NC, where is it? Is it back here? Does it even say NC-17 on it? Oh, there it is, right there. Another NC-17 film for the collection. So hopefully this one is enjoyable. This is Henry and June. These last 3 all have Criterion Collection ties, and a couple more direct than others. But this first one here, not in a million years would I be able to say this, but Koyaanisqatsi? I have no idea. You can see the title there. Good luck pronouncing it. You're probably smarter than I am, so you're probably not struggling with it. But yeah, this is actually in a trilogy of films. It's a box set that Criterion released, all of the trilogy of these films of sorts. Now, from what I understand, these are more of essentially a visual experience than like a narrative film. So I have no idea if I'm going to like this or not, which frankly is why I never ended up grabbing it from Criterion Collection, because it just didn't sound like something I would really love. But for $2 or less in this case, I figured it would be worth checking it out and just giving it a shot to see if it's any good or not. So yeah, we'll see how this one is. It is Francis Ford Coppola Presents, so I'm sure he's a producer on it. But yeah, we'll see if this is any good or not. I'm not going to try saying it again. There it is, and it's also available in the Criterion Collection. So more than a Criterion Collection tie, this one is a Criterion Collection release for $2. Mind you, it's the DVD, and this is available on Blu-ray, but still, for $2, that's pretty good. This is The Worst Person in the World. This is from 2021, excuse me, and I cannot tell you what spine number it is, because as you can see there, this stupid W is blocking it, and I tried getting it off, but it just started ripping the cover, so I said, forget it, I'm just keeping the W, so I don't know what spine number this is, but yeah, this is interesting. I've heard actually really good things about this movie, and so I'm very intrigued to check it out, and for $2, I'll watch it, and if I love it, then I will upgrade to the Blu-ray of it. But you can see, obviously, with the W, this is an X-Library release, or rental, and so you can see the sticker there, all around the disc itself, but the disc is in great shape, and there was something like I think it was right here, if I'm not mistaken, and that came off with no problem whatsoever. The other stickers, I was not able to get off, so this is as good as it's going to get, but again, for $2, I'll check this out, and if I love it, then I will upgrade. So this is The Worst Person in the World from the Criterion Collection. Last but not least from the Criterion Collection is one that was just too cool not to pick up. This is David Cronenberg's Videodrome, and this is spine number 248. But what's really cool is look at the side. I love that. It looks like an old VHS, and then it has the spine number listed on the side there as well, which is just awesome. This is such a cool release. Now, yes, this is on Blu-ray, and I'll be honest, I already own it on Blu-ray, but this is just such a cool release. I could not leave it there to sit for $2. There it is. That's the right way, for $2. So I did pick it up. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it, but I thought this was just too cool to pass up. You can see on the inside, you have disc 1 along with the booklet there, as you would expect, and disc 2 with all the supplemental features on it. So couldn't leave it behind, and I needed something else for the buy 5, get 1 that day. So Videodrome's coming home with me. Now, what am I going to do with it? Honestly, it'll probably be something I end up selling, but I just thought this was a cool find. So I won't make very much on it at all, maybe a few bucks after all the eBay fees and everything, but still happy to find it and happy to pass it along to somebody else. This is from the Criterion Collection for $2. Videodrome, spine number 248 from 1983. All right, so that's my latest stack of buy 5, get 1 free. Not nearly as good of a deal, but hey, still not terrible given that they're only $2 each. And it's only 11 because the 12th item on one of my buy 5, get 1s was a Blu-ray. So you'll see that in another haul here. But anyway, guys, I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. Have you been able to find Criterion Collection titles at your local disc replay or whatever your local used media shop is? I've actually found a number of Criterion titles from disc replay on DVD over the years, but a lot of them have been out of print. These two I found were not out of print, but still cool to have. For $2, I'll definitely check out Worst Person in the World, see if I love it, and then I can always upgrade. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching and making it all the way to the end here. I really do appreciate that. And before I let you go, I'll just encourage you all to consume some media today. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all next time.